How's it going, guys? I got a standard match for you against a guy by the name of Serengeti1071, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I wasn't really too warm on the idea of this team. I just brought a bunch of stuff in the stream like I normally do, and I put it together, and just something really bugged me. Like, I got irrationally, irritated by this team layout. I was like, I don't like it, but I can't come up with anything better. So I just kind of had this mental pouty face as I went on Wi-Fi. But looking at his team, it's not like it was really anything too threatening. In fact, a pretty large chunk of it is, UU. So it's not like it's a weather war kind of thing or anything like that. I don't know. You ever have that feeling about something? I feel like I'm being really vague. Whatever, we're just going to jump right into this. He's going to lead off with Roserade. I pick a really bad lead choice. I don't know what I was expecting, but Braylon was definitely not the man to lead with, because I thought, okay, I'm just going to end up putting something to sleep. No, because then he can knock me out with the Sludge Bomb, or he can just end up putting something else to sleep, because he's naturally faster, so that kind of thing. I'm going to go to my Volcarona, just to take the sleep kind of thing going on. I kind of wish this is my Resto Chesta one, so that way I could have just ended up, burning the Chesta Berry and then just kind of going from there. But it's not. This is my Life Orb one, and he's just going to end up setting up a layer of Toxic Spike, switching out into his Dugtrio. And now I cannot do anything because I'm asleep. I cannot switch, and he's actually not going to miss the Stone Edge and take me out. So I guess we'll never know whether or not Volcarona is going to end up waking up that turn, because it's going to get shredded to bits by a Stone Edge, and there's not a damn thing I can do about it. So I still don't know what his item is. It's certainly not Life Orb, but judging by the fact that he just brought it in right now, it might be Focus Sash. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my Keldeo, and what I wanted to do is I do have Icy Wind on this set, so I'm gonna go for it. He misclicks right here. It might seem kind of big because he only gets a very minimal amount of damage off, but you're going to see later in the game that it really doesn't end up impacting the outcome of the game too much at all. But I'm going to end up dropping speed. My mindset there was if he has a lowered speed, then he won't be able to take advantage of the fact that I do bring him down to the Focus Sash. I'm pretty sure Specs Icy Wind, if he doesn't have Focus Sash, is just going to end up being able to take him out anyway. Or if he was Choice Banded, then I would have just hit whatever came in with the Icy Wind and a speed drop as well. So I think this Gyarados has what? It has one speed drop on it because it just switched in. So I don't want to stay in on it anymore, or I don't want to stay in, but I now have the opportunity to switch out thanks to the Arena Trap being in effect a couple turns ago, whatever, and decided to go out into my Braylon because yeah, I want to put this thing to sleep. So he is gonna be at neutral speed thanks to the Icy Wind, if I'm not mistaken. But he is going to be a +1 attack, and then I'm kind of realizing right here that if he has Ice Fang, we kind of have a problem going on right here. But I'm also noticing how much he took from a Specs Icy Wind. He didn't take that much, so I'm thinking he's going to be a little bit bulkier, if anything. So I decide, fuck it, I'm going to try it and see if I actually do end up being faster than him. I do, which is very nice. So he's kind of got his Sleep Fodder set out for him right here. I would much rather it be this thing, though, because it gives me something to set up on, because seeing how bulky he is, he might not be that good to go on the offensive side. But let me tell you about this guy and what job he should get at the fucking Pokemon Circus. Fucking juggling intimidates. Look at this shit. He is playing this very well, and I only get 2 hits on the Bull Seed, which kind of irritated me and kind of kept this charade going on a little bit longer than it should have. But I'm gonna get another Swords Dance up, if I'm not mistaken, thanks to the intimidates and stuff. I'm either at neutral or I'm at +1, but he goes for a Protect, which I don't normally see on Hitmontop, but I'm just gonna get another Bullet Seed off. And it turns out I just end up dying to the Life Orb and the Poison. This Braylon didn't really do much of anything. Oh boy, that kind of sucked. But I'm gonna go out into my Alakazam. Now that he does have the Toxic Spikes up, though, it means that he can't put anything else to sleep, which I guess is kind of a silver lining to the fact that I'm gonna be taking 1/8 of my health, if I'm not mistaken, in damage every turn owing to the poison. But this is my Focus Sash Alakazam, so I know I can take a Leaf Storm, and it turns out I actually take it without even getting brought down to my Sash. So not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Turns out he's got Black Sludge, so he wasn't actually a lead Focus Sash set like I was thinking. His Dugtrio had the Focus Sash, but that's not to say you couldn't have had 2 Focus Sashes. Whatever the case, I'm just gonna go ahead and knock him out with another Psychic. Fucking Dugtrio's gonna come in. I cannot do shit about this. I knew I wanted the knockout on Roserade, and I really wish I had something for, not the Sucker Punch, but he just Sucker Punches me, and that's the end of that. So I'm gonna go into my Dawn Fan, threaten him out with the Ice Shard, but I don't actually think I end up going for the Ice Shard right off the bat, because I know he's gonna be expecting the Ice Shard. So if I'm not mistaken, I end up going for the Rapid Spin to get the Toxic Spikes out of there. I think I have one more member of my team that I haven't revealed, and I would like to keep it as fresh as possible, just in case I'm gonna end up needing it, because Breloom didn't do shit, Volcarona didn't do shit. Alakazam I really would have liked for Hitmontop, but spoilers, I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. So I'm just going to go into my Keldeo right now, which is one of my remaining team members. And I believe I get to go for a close combat, or not a close combat. He goes for a close combat after I'm going to end up going for a Choice Specs Hydro Pump. I really wanted this to kill, and it left him with a fucking nub. And this is where I say right here that it didn't matter, because he just ends up cleaning me out with a crit. I'm pretty sure I could have taken a stock Earthquake from a Dugtrio, and he would have ended up taking me out with a close combat at the end of this turn if it wasn't a crit. So that's kind of why at the end of the day it's all good. So gonna go into my Dawn Fan right now, fresh on the attack and stuff. This is a max HP, max attack set as opposed to max HP, max defense, which will come into play in a couple of turns. But for now, I'm going to go for the Earthquake, try to knock out that Hitmontop, and it turns out he just sends in his Dugtrio's Death Fodder, which is very nice. It's one of the only things that actually outspeeds my my other member on this team, if I'm not mistaken. He does have one other thing that outspeeds, but we'll get to that part of the game when we get to that part of the game. So for now, it is Dawn Fan against Hitmontop, two very popular rapid spinners in OU and UU. I'm not really sure about Hitmontop in OU, but hey, that's a thing. My hard disk is failing and it keeps giving me this warning. It's not my main one, so my computer's gonna be fine. It's just, it's scary. I need a new internal hard drive for my stuff, my games and stuff. So he's gonna go for a close combat right here. I feel like I was kind of rambling, but it's not like anything important was happening on the screen. It's just a lot of after turn effects and me knocking him out with an Earthquake. Whoop whoop. That's Dawn Fan cleaning up Keldeo's mess, if you ask me. But we got this, and then we got something else. We have a very strange play coming up. So if you remember his team preview, you're gonna remember that he actually had a Lucario left over. He goes for the Nasty Plot right now, maybe expecting a switch, or probably expecting him to live the -1 Earthquake after the Intimidate. I'm not sure how accurate that statement would be if I was not fully invested in attack, but I just end up cleaning him out straight even after the Intimidate from Hitmontop, which is kind of funny to me, but it doesn't really end up mattering too much right now, because he's got a Raikou left in his pocket, and I think he's just going to be able to lock himself in on HP. I kind of want to say this is, I think it's Ice, and I have a text message, I'll check that later, but I'm going to go for an Ice Shard just to try to get a little bit of damage off. And the one thing I had left in my party was a Haxorus, so that's why I wanted to keep my Haxorus as fresh as possible. I didn't want to take any damage whatsoever, just in case I was going to end up needing it for this matchup against this this Raikou. So it's going to come in, and if I do end up living this HP Ice, which I am assuming might be Specs, I kind of thought I would be able to, just because it's only ×2 effective and I am at full HP. But if there is a lesson that you're going to go ahead and take away from today's Wi-Fi battle, it's that Haxorus' special defense is kind of, you know, insert shoulder shrug here. That's basically what we said at the stream, and that's what ends up costing me the game right there. That's me either underestimating Raikou firing off a not stab move, or me overestimating Haxorus' natural bulk. I definitely want to say it's more of the latter than the former, because I know Raikou's a boss, and Haxorus, not good on taking the hits. No. Anyways, that's going to do it for the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was kind of a quick one, but there's that. So you are welcome to comment and rate. I haven't said that word in a while. Comment, rate, all that shit. Comment, rate, do your thing. Like this video. Comment. Ratings aren't a thing. Well, I guess kind of a thumbs up comes down kind of thing, because like rating used to be like out of 5 stars, if you remember back in ye olden days of YouTube. Anyways, do your fucking usual thing is what I'm gonna tell you. If you want, I think that's it. Anyways, that was a train wreck of an end of a video, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye.